Hello, I'm Lexington Vaughn. Yes, the Lexington Vaughn. Hello, puppy. And here I am in nature. Mother Nature. What has always been seen as a feminine force, yet what has always been seen by the male species as a force that needs to be dominated, conquered, defeated. Man versus nature. Why is it that man must be in conflict with nature, in competition? Well, if it's not, then he is deemed to be a sissy. No doubt we've heard the epithets reserved for a man who attempts to commune or love nature. Hippie, granola, pansy, tree hugger, or even in some parts, lefty poop. Yes, it seems far more acceptable for man to be in direct conflict with all things feminine, even if it is our life source, our mother, our earth. There is one exception to this rule, however, and that is Richard Branson, who has completely abandoned Mother Earth and is now chartering first-class flights to the moon. The moon is not feminine, no. It is quite masculine. There is a man living there, the man on the moon. And if there's one thing we've learned from that insipid television program that has tortured us over the years with relentless syndication, it is that the space is the final frontier, and it needs to be conquered. And that is inherently male, I'd say. Yes. Oh, but here we are digressing. Yes, I say we because we're in this together. At least for the next few minutes. There is no escape. My apologies. Nature! Mother Nature! Can you hear it? Not the birds. Can you feel it? Not the air. Something else. Something exciting. Something exciting that's happening. And what that is, it's a dawning of a new era for man. Yes, a more sensitive male, a more liberated male. A male able to roam freely and do things that a stereotypical male from 20 years ago would never dream of doing. For example, would a man be able to lean down and sniff a flower without being called a faggot or a fagé? Trachelospermum jasminoides. That's right, I used Latin. Latin, a language once reserved for the deviant and limp-wristed. Only real men used common names. Common names. The common name for Trachelospermum jasminoides is Confederate jasmine, aptly named for its ability to change color. If you don't follow me, please brush up on your American history. Fagé. Some of you may be asking now, what is your point? And my answer to that would be, good question. It is a very good question. Ah yes, my point is this, that I am a product of evolution, like Earth. I'm a man who has been allowed to change, but only because of the pioneers that came before me, who had the courage to reinterpret and reimagine their male identities through a series of hardships, or at least incredibly intense and complex thought processes. You know, the ones that go on and on through the night, days, weeks, perhaps months. It's where you find out who your true friends are, bore some of them to tears and some of them may die. It's unfortunate. Regardless, I reap the benefits and have become a stronger species, and for that I thank you. And Mother Earth thanks you. You should be proud. Well, I'm afraid it's that time. Time to say goodbye. And some of you may be all right with that. I know I'm not. But I would like to pay tribute to today's postmodern male by mincing along the promenade. Thank you so much for joining me today. Good day. Or shall I say, Ave atque vale. Yes. Ciao.